Hello everyone, Christina Crafty here to share with you one of my hauls at one of my local scrapbook expos. This was put on by CKC. I think it's Creating Keepsakes, and they, travel around the country, or they have vendors that travel around the country to different cities, and we have been fortunate for the last 2 years for them to start coming to Greenville, South Carolina. That's like one of the closest cities to me where I live. And so, even though a lot of this stuff, none of it was new to me, um, and I still went anyway and tried to support them because I'm really happy that they're starting to come a lot closer to me. Because 2 weeks ago, we actually went to the major scrapbook expos, scrapbooking expo, and that one it was put on in Duluth, Georgia, and it's put on by the Scrapbook Expo people. I guess that's the name of it. And so it's a different company that does Creating Keepsakes. So and a lot of the vendors that were in Duluth, Georgia were also at this event this past weekend. And this was August 3rd that we went, Saturday, August 3rd. And then 2 weeks ago, we did a little road trip with my friends and my mom to the one in Duluth, Georgia, which is a little bit bigger show. But anyway, so let me get to it. So I ended up, really just purchasing stuff just because, and I wanted to support the vendors that are coming close by. But I had seen some of these people already previously, and I really didn't need to spend the money, but I did anyway. So let's see what I did. So at Petticoat Parlor, I think Petticoat Parlor, I do believe that's where I bought these. So I bought a South Carolina die cut because that's where we live now. And then I got at the barber shop, and that is because I one time snuck a picture of my husband while he was getting a haircut. So I figured one day when I get around to scrapbooking some personal albums, I'll be able to use that. And then this is United States Army National Guard because I was in the National Guard many eons ago. So I thought that was cool in case I ever scrapbook some of my pictures. And I don't know if you can tell, you probably can't tell on the camera, but this paper is like this really like pearlized gold. It's really nice. So yeah, so I supported Petticoat Parlor, and my friends and my mom and I kind of combined orders there, so we could get like a free item for spending like 25 bucks. And she had some pre-cut 2024 die cuts, and that's what we got to pick. But I ended up giving that free item to my friend because I didn't really need it, and she scrapbooks so much more than me. Um, yeah, so that was Petticoat Parlor. So this stuff here, there was like some stamps that my friend bought, and some dies. And then there's my South Carolina and my at the barber shop. So that's what we spent there. And there's that. So I will put that to the side. And then this is not new to me by any means. I probably already ordered this last year when it came out. Let's see, yeah, 2023. But, I wanted to show this booth some love, and buy in excess of what I actually need. So this was Kreative Kreations. They had 15% off. And so it's like these beautiful laser cut mushroom die cuts. They are gorgeous. I can't get enough of these. I know I own them already, but I just got another set just because it's something I would not mind having a duplicate of. But I'll try to do this without making them fall apart from the page. Um, okay, yeah. So as you can see, these are like laser cut. Look at that. It's amazing. If I was retired and had the time to laser cut paper, I would totally get a laser cutter and make my own embellishments, but it's okay. I have way too much on my plate, so I cannot do that. I prefer it done. So I'll just turn this over so you guys can see. These are absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. So I was not mad about having extra of that. So there's that. So that was that. Okay. And then my mom and I, this is a combo order. She and I combined our order so we could get a free gift. And I helped her pick these out because my mom is obsessed with tacos and anything taco related. She follows this like taco meme group on Facebook. It's really hilarious. So anyway, the special, she and I ended up combining our order, and we both spent together 57.18. Paper Wizard. I first got to know them at this expo, the Creating Keepsakes Expo, that occurred around this time last year in Greenville. And that's when I first came to know them. So I actually purchased for the first time from the Paper Wizard last year. Really loved it. I was not doing very many videos on hauls last year. So one of these days I'll get around to finding that package and I will do a haul on what I bought last year from them. But anyway, their laser cut papers are amazing. So this is the design that you can make with all of these laser cut items. And like even this one is like glitter paper. But anyway, their laser cuts are the best quality I have seen in the business. I absolutely love their designs. And I mean, they're not cheap, but honestly, like this is $7.99. That's the price of this. Sorry, that's the price of it, right? But I mean, $8, and you know, you don't have to buy all this paper. You don't have to cut it on your Cricut or your Silhouette and fight with it. Some of these come glued together and some of these do not. So, you know, these pieces are loose and you'll have to glue it together to make it look like that. But anyway, and then they also have a monthly club kit where you get, I think it was like $30 introductory offer. You get a monthly subscription, you get like a 2-page layout sent out to you to put together every month, and it'll have like cool die cuts like this with some papers, and they mainly use Echo Park and Cartabella. So you might want to check them out, and they have very limited openings for their subscriptions. So if it's something that you would like, then you know, definitely check them out. You can see this is copyright 2024. So this is one of their newer designs. So we picked those up. Let me find another. That's a pizza one. Another taco one. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And even like this is like black glitter paper. So this is what the design would look like. $8.99. But they always have the great specials. Of the early bird special until 10:30 was you buy 3, you get 1 free. The rest of the day you buy 4, you get 1 free. So there. So that's taco number 1, taco number 2, taco number 3. Isn't this guy cool? Look at that. Look at this truck. So yeah, some of these pieces are, you still have to put them together, but when you put them together, the design will look like that. And this one was $8.99, which I don't think is that bad for all of the pieces that you get in this one. So really cool. And I mean, my family and I are Hispanic, so of course we eat tacos like every week if we can. So we'll have plenty of pictures to scrapbook for these, but I mean, really my mom can just use them for whatever she wants because she's obsessed with tacos. The theme and eating tacos. Let's see, $8.99. This is called Feed Me Taco Minis. Different elements. Yeah, super cool. So yeah, these were all 2024 releases. Really cool, and they do ship as well, so you can buy them online, and they usually have good specials online and you have them shipped to your house. Last year when I was at the expo, there was a design that I wanted that was on the wall, but they had sold out, and I placed my order, and then I was able to place the order for the item that I wanted there at the expo, pay for it, and then they shipped it out to me. I think it was only like $1 shipping. It was super great. So they have fantastic customer service. Really, really nice bunch of people. All right. This was our free item for purchasing over $50. And yeah, it's like super glittery, but yeah. This is their free item. It's called Glitter Makes Me Happy. Yeah, super cool. So yeah, that was really nice. That's why we combined our orders so we can get the free item. And let's see, the rest of the things that I got, these were 2 pizza related items. We recently, my husband and I and some of our neighbor best friends, these are also new to 2024. See, 2024. So these are new designs that were not there last year. We recently found a new pizza place that we love. It's called The Slice in Simpsonville, South Carolina. And so I have some really cool pictures that we can scrapbook with these. So these are really nice. So those were what I picked out. And then my husband is always smoking meat and making amazing homemade barbecue. So I got this one. And that's what the design would look like when it's all put together. And this one was also $8.99. And then the last is this Great Outdoors. I'm hoping this is not a duplicate because last year I bought a bunch of outdoor theme ones and I forgot to take a picture before I went to this expo to see what I had previously purchased. I kind of remembered most of the items that I had bought, but I couldn't remember if I bought this one or not. So I went ahead and grabbed it anyway. This one was 2017 and this one was 2022. But if I did previously buy it, I'm not going to be mad because I have a lot of hiking and outdoor pictures that would look really good. Like even this would look good for our pictures when we went to Canada because we did a tour of the Canadian Rockies. So that would look great there as well. Plus our hiking pictures from South Carolina. So that was that. And I mean, if you think about it, like we got 8 different die cuts and we spent $57.18. I think that's great. I think it's a great deal because I know how time consuming creating die cuts can be. So to me, I think it's a great deal. All right, let's put these over to the side here. All right. And then these were from Tessler Crafts. We actually shopped them last year at the main Scrapbook Expo in Duluth, Georgia. They were not at CKC last year, but they were at Scrapbook Expo in Georgia last year. They were there again this year, and 2 weeks later, they were here at CKC in Greenville. So we went ahead and shopped. So last year, between my mom, my best friend Kirsten, and I, we bought so much of these dies, the Elentina dies, because I think the special they had was for the first hour, you get 50% off a die. So then after that, she also had a special where I think you buy 5, you get the 6 free. So we bought tons. And what we did is we bought each other like Christmas and birthday gifts well ahead of time just so that we could, get the savings. They are very pricey. Like I normally wait till stuff goes on clearance. I don't buy stuff at full price. It's just, I would not be able to afford this hobby if I didn't wait for a good deal. So, last year we spent a ton of money there. So this year I was very good. At the first expo in Georgia 2 weeks ago, I only bought 1 die at 50% off the first hour. And then they had the same special this time. So I bought this really cool like Japanese looking fence or pagoda looking thing. I don't know what it's called. But that's the design, what it looks like after it's cut out. And yeah, and I have a lot of their other Asian dyes, so it will pair very well with that. I'll have to do another video of last year's haul from Tessler Crafts and all of my Elentina dyes that I own because they're very gorgeous and they were most all were Japanese or like like other Americana style. So then my mom bought these for me during the first hour special, these hummingbirds. I had been looking at these since last year, but I didn't get them. So she did me the favor and got them this year because there wasn't anything that she wanted. So she got these for me. So that's great. So we got 50% off of these prices there at Tessler Crafts. So yeah, let's see. The $19.95, this one ended up coming out to $11.15. And this one ended up coming out to $12.83. Yeah, so that was that. Great. All right. And then last but not least, we have the Paper Loft. So I discovered the Paper Loft last year at the CKC in Greenville. I really loved their papers because first of all, they're made in America. Second of all, they smell heavenly. For those of you paper sniffers, my fellow paper sniffers, you know what I mean. And they have a special for the first hour or 2 hours. You get 20% off your entire order. It's the early bird special. So that's what we did. So last year, I found them for the first time. I bought papers that I really didn't need, especially at those prices. The regular price is $1.05 per sheet. So at 20% off, they come out to like a little bit more than 80 cents a sheet, which is way more than I ever try to buy paper for. But because it's made in America, I wanted to support them. And I really loved their designs. They had more like, um, I don't know, traditional designs and just the colors. I really loved. I love the quality of the paper, and they had a lot of like guy papers that, guy themed papers that that I don't have a lot of. So that's what I did last year. When I came home, one of my friends that was not able to go to that expo, she fell in love with the stuff that I bought. So I went ahead and let her buy them for me. I would have given them to her, but she wouldn't have it. So I ended up giving them to her. So this year, I try to only buy the things that I kind of recall I kind of sold to her, so that way I could kind of put back what I originally bought. But, and then also I just purchased to support them, not because I really, some of this stuff might be duplicates. I think there's only one item that I bought that is not a duplicate. So let's take this off here. And I ended up spending the most there. I ended up spending $75.60 there. So yeah, so my husband and I did not go on vacation this year. All of the vacations we've taken were staycations or just to do things around the house. So you can see here, that's where it would have been $89.15, but then I got 20% off. So I ended up spending all of our vacation, well, all of my half of my vacation budget on scrapbooking this year. So surprise, surprise. And then he, used his money for his vacation money for the toys that he wanted to buy. So, we're not mad about it. And, we figure if we don't get on planes and if we don't travel, less exposure to, all kinds of infections and diseases that you can get. So, and, but all of this makes me happy. So to me, it's worth it. Yeah, so this is the Paper Loft. This is called Perrywinkle. This is one of the collections that I ended up selling to my friend last year because she was obsessed with it. So these this is a piece of paper, but these are words and embellishments, but it's like cardstock paper. So and then you just cut them. But yeah, so this was paper. These were $1 each. And they will match with whatever Perrywinkle, I'll just put this away later, paper. So they had 3 of these embellishments, and I went ahead and picked up one of each. And let's see if I can find the papers. Oh, anyway, I'll just go through them. So this one's called In the Zone. I just picked up, I think, one of these. I know I picked up at least 2 of these sheets. No, maybe just one, because I couldn't remember if I bought these last year or not, but that's what the back looks like. I really love these papers. You know what they remind me of? They also remind me of like Basic Gray back in the day. So I'm obsessed. I just was shopping for paper I really didn't need, but I didn't care. Indigo Blue. I picked up several of these last year of this collection. So this is what the collection looks like. They only had a few sheets left over this year. So I wasn't able to get like more, but that's what it looks like. You can order online with them, and I don't know what their shipping policies or anything like that, but if you like what you see, you can order online from them. But they do travel to expos throughout the country, so I'm not really sure how late, like how quickly they can ship out, but they are located, I believe, in Utah. If I remember, they're located in Utah. All right, so this is another one of the indigo blue papers, and this is the back, the front and the back. Look at that. I love it. This really, really reminds me of Basic Gray. It's one of the reasons I love this paper. So I guess these were the only ones I got of that this year. And then this one is called Whimsical. I believe I ordered, let's see, Whimsical. I did get, yeah, I bought this last year, but my friend really liked it. So I know for sure ended up selling this to her. This is a page, this is a package. It's got 13 sheets and 4 accessory sheets. So it's got the 4 embellishment sheets to cut apart. $17.90 minus 20% off. And that's what the papers look like. I don't know if you get 2 sheets of each or not. But yeah, these are the embellishment sheets in there. And then on top of that, since I couldn't remember if I kept any of this whimsical paper last year when I gave it to my friend, I ended up picking, they did have some of the loose sheets available, so that's what I did. So this is just solid, like these are the cardstock looking ones. But as you can see, it's not just solid cardstock. It has like a little bit of like a design to it, so I really love that. So these are all the coordinating cardstock sheets for Whimsical. So I ended up getting more. I really like the blue and the teal, so I got that. And then I think I got one each of all the pattern papers, just so that I would have extra in case I wanted to do like a 2-page layout, or if I was making some cards and I needed more of the same pattern. Yeah, these papers are really nice quality. I love that pattern there. It's like very Gatsby, the Great Gatsby. And yeah, more whimsical. Oh, I love this blue. This one's called Take the Bait. So that's what I bought new this. That was what I believe is new to me this year. Because this one, does it have a date on there? Let me see. It doesn't have the year on there, but this is called Take the Bait. This is more of like a guy theme color with fishing, canoeing, fish hooks, and paddles. Love that. So this package was $15.75. It comes with 12 sheets of paper, pattern paper, and solid cardstock, and 2 coordinating sheets. So those are the 2 sheets. And then I also picked up some loose sheets to yesterday of these. So those are that. And then I'll show you the papers in the collection now because I'm gonna go through them. Hold on, let me grab these so I don't fold them up. I'm running out of room here. Let's move this over. There we go. All right, so this is one of the papers from Take the Bait. These circles there. Really cool. Love that. And then these are the canoe paddles. And that's the back side there. I'm obsessed with paper. Scrapbooking paper, pattern paper, junk journal paper. I'm obsessed. I can never have enough. All right. And then these are the solid cardstock. I only got one of these apparently, the brown and the blue. I don't know why. I probably should have got another one of that, but it's okay. That's these cool circles here. Oh, this one's called Bullseye. So we're now on to a different collection. I believe I picked up some of this Bullseye stuff last year, so I only picked up things that I absolutely like. Was like, oh, I want to have more of that this year. So that's the front and the back. So this was Bullseye. As you can see, they're very more like, you know, to make like guy stuff. It's not, I didn't buy any like girly stuff from them this year that I can recall. Another Bullseye one. This is like brown. I don't know what the design is, but I liked it for that yellow in the background. Almost look like little hatchets angled. And then another Bullseye one. Yeah, I really love these. This reminds me of Basic Gray too, because they had like very psychedelic looking stuff like that. Really cool. Loved it. Another Bullseye one. That's the back side and the front. And another brown and orange with a Bullseye. And this is what the Bullseye entire collection looks like. But they didn't have all of the sheets available this time around. But that's what it looks like. And then I just picked up one sheet of this for the striped on the background, because it coordinates. This one's called Garden Walk. That's what the collection looks like, but I may have it from last year. I'm not sure. But I got it for the backside, which is like a very olive green. And then I got this. I only got one each of these apparently. And this is like a really nice yellow with like a very subtle pattern. This camera isn't doing me any justice today. So I guess I only got 2 sheets from Garden Walk this year. How cool. This is called Funkysaurus. That's so cool. Look at that. And I love that edge like that. That's very, very basic gray. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the designers that used to work at Basic Gray also do work for the Paper Loft, because they're also in Utah, and that's where Basic Gray used to be. Oh, I guess that was the backside. Yeah, that one. This one's called Lemon Lime. I really liked this subtle yellow pattern. This is what the actual collection looks like, but I don't have it. I just, maybe they'll have it on their website. I don't know. But I just picked up this yellow paper from there. And then from Lemon Lime, I picked up 2 of these. This is like a greenish. I know the camera's picking it up like a yellow, but it's more green. And then this is Perrywinkle. This is a really pretty yellow. So that's what the entire collection looks like. That's the one that goes with these embellishments down here. That's the same as this stuff here. Finally got to it. It was all the way at the bottom. So that's what the entire collection looks like. You can see the patterns. Really pretty. It's like a really, I guess, purpley blue. I don't know what the camera, what it will look like when it's done. But, I mean, when the video output goes, sometimes it distorts the colors. So that's the front and the back of this one. And my friend that that bought these papers for me last year, she is in her 60s, so this is totally up her alley. I mean, I'm younger than her, but you know, I don't discriminate on paper. I can see like, I like to have a lot of different variety of paper, even if it's designs that are not my favorite colors or things that I like, because I always scrapbook for other people, or I card make for other people. So I want things that they will like, that I know will make them. Oh, I guess I got 3 of these because I didn't remember if I got 4. I didn't remember if I had any of this left from last year. So I got 4 so I could have 2 sheets of each design since they're double-sided. And this one, I guess since it's just polka dots, I just got, that's the back side of that. I got 1 each, and that's the colors there. And then this one, very pretty with these paisleys going on. So that's what the back side looks like. Look at that. Very cool. All right. This one's called Steadfast. This is like a, I don't know. It's like a maroonish pinkish with some blue polka dots, but I really like this pattern in the back, and I thought it went really well with some of these papers too, so that's probably why I picked up this one. And this one is also Steadfast. That's what that looks like, but I kind of thought, and then the green in the background, so I just picked up these 2 sheets. I thought they went really well together, like these 2 match. So yeah, so that is my haul from 2024 CKC Creating Keepsakes Expo in Greenville, South Carolina. I think they still have another show later this year in Tennessee. And yeah, so I was really happy that I got to say hi to them again this year. Super nice ladies, and was able to support their business and add more beauties to my stash. I'll leave these in there. And yeah, so if you guys like what you saw, try to follow, try to check out these people. A lot of these sellers have online websites that you can order from if you see something you like, and there is no expo near you or any more left for this year. And until the next post, I remain Christina La Crafty. Bye.